Where is the monsoon, man? We came back from Leh for monsoon and all I get is sun. And these two are in covers. Probably will take this out for a late night ride. Wanted to do that since a long time. Maybe for chai or something. So that's due on this bike. I don't know if background music के लिए okay है, but give me some space, huh? Some space. I don't know how many of you guys feel the same, but there are few days where you feel like doing nothing. That is that lethargy that gets in. If I have to rate myself, I'm probably the laziest person out there. Since I shot the iPace video, first up, I had to repost that video because the brand wanted to do some corrections, hence I had to repost it. But by the time the initial uptick that YouTube generates for the video is gone, so in fact for the first 3 hours I got 30,000 views, and then I had to take it down and repost it. So the current view count is around 45 something. So what happens with YouTube algorithm is once you get that initial uptick, the more people see it, the more it would recommend to others. If it doesn't take off, that's when it doesn't recommend to more people. This is something to do with YouTube algorithm that I don't like at all. I understand why the algorithm works that way, but somehow it's just so irritating here. It was my mistake that I didn't send the video for approval and all, but it's kind of irritating that when you put in 8 hours of edit into a video and then the views are not that great. Views is only the end result that you can't control. The only thing I can control is shoot a good video, make sure that it's good, and then hope for the best. But it's just that I saw how the views were going up, and then when I had to re-upload it, it's just disheartening, and especially for a video that I've been waiting for a long time. Anyway, for people who watched the video, all of you loved it. Thank you so much for the love. As I said, EVs are the focus of this channel. We want to have more EV stuff because how the Indian market is, we won't have EVs for every video. So that's why we will have tours, travel, bikes and few other automobiles. So bear with that, and at least that's what I'm aspiring for, to show you more EV stuff. The factory visit is something that I'm planning. Hopefully I can get permissions and all that back-end work done by then. I don't expect something like an Ather or a Tesla factory. That's not going to happen. Just in the whole supply chain, it's also making a big contribution in the industry, a small startup. So hopefully you would find it interesting. Just as a status update, we are another 9,000 subscribers away from 100,000, and we are in August. August 15th was the tentative date. I don't want to talk too much about it because I feel like it's getting repetitive that I'm stressing too much about a target, and hopefully it works out because I want it as a tribute to my father. Let's see if that works out. And talking about working out here, like I lost 1 kilo of weight in the late trip, and then I put up again half a kilo. I'm trying to reduce some weight. That's what even my doctor recommended for my knee. We'll start getting back to running again. And talk about running, I haven't taken out the Ather in a long time. Chota mota kirana store visits and all were happening, but it's just that it's been probably at least 2 months since I took it out. So today we're going to take the Ather out, do a full fast charge outside and see how that infrastructure is doing, and maybe visit 1 or 2 of our friends. Okay, that's the plan for today. So we have only 25% charge or 19 kilometers of range in Eco. Need to find a fast charge that's nearby.
A few moments later.
Phone seems to be definitely faster. So we have one at Ather Space in Hyderabad. Let's go there and see. Over the last few videos, I'm getting a lot of requests about Ola scooters. I want to see it in person. From what I heard of the Ola scooters, I think that's going to be very interesting, because it's going to promise a price of under 1 lakh with a range of above 100 kilometers and an acceleration which is equivalent to Ather, because they're going to use the same 6 kilowatt motor, maybe differently tuned in a lighter body perhaps. So it's based, they purchased the company from Netherlands if I'm not wrong. So it's going to be a very similar scooter, and if they deliver what they're promising right now on paper, it's going to be a killer motorcycle. They have taken 1 lakh bookings, primarily because the booking amount is only 500 rupees. So a lot of people booked it. Let's hope they deliver on paper, because we want more EVs on the road. You see this area around Malaysian Township, there are a lot of biking accessory shops that are opening up. We got Rhinox, which is open here. We had Bikeopedia, we have V-Gears, a lot of stuff here. Definitely come check it out. Here at Ather showroom in Hyderabad. Just fast charging the vehicle. Already 2% हो गया in 2 minutes. In 30 minutes we'll have another 30 kilometers of range. Remember, it's saying 15 kilometers for 10 minutes, so it can be faster. Initially it might be slow, it should pick up. Let's see. You might have seen this in my Bangalore unveil video. This is the interiors of the Ather. So you have the battery pack, the chassis, this is the motor that drives the scooter. Very simple, but you get all the details, right? But I loved this design when I first saw it here, like really good. And this is something the sales executive was showing me. So this was a battery from the Kerala flood. They just wanted to showcase that this can last in certain amount of water for up to 30 minutes. So this has IP67 rated, water resistant and dust proof. So if anyone has any doubts about water, floods and all, this should be fine. I wonder if there can be anything else that can be done on this scooter to improve it. Definitely lighter chassis, higher capacity batteries. And Ather scooter price has come down by 15,000. I've already mentioned this in the previous videos. So in case you're in the market to check out an EV, definitely consider the Ather. Let's say if you're in the market to buy the SR, Aprilia SR 150, that costs 1.2, 1.25 on road. Or my Apache 200 costed me what, 1.4. For the performance that I'm getting, for the utility that I get in terms of under seat storage and all, but 1.6, I didn't feel it expensive because if you ride it enough, you'll get the money back. Especially for, in my case, because with the solar panels, my electricity is almost free. Like I say almost, because we still get the basic charge around 150 rupees. So that is something that I just found out today when I shared my current bill on Instagram. So definitely check it out. It is fascinating to see savings of at least 2,400 rupees in a rainy season. Imagine for the rest of 8 to 9 months how much of savings I would get. So I'm anticipating anywhere between 30 to 40,000 of savings each year, and I would get my returns back in 4 to 5 years. So in case you have an independent house, definitely go for solar. And if you have apartments, you can at least get some discount if you have the entire floor with solars. I'll wait for another 20-30 minutes for the charging to be done up to 50%. They have multiple charging points here, at least 13 to 14 charging points here in Hyderabad. So they have 2 points here. So this was the closest that was available to me. And some of you guys asked me what charger I got when I purchased the bike, right? So they don't have the portable charger here, but it can plug into any 5 amp socket, or you can have this dot charger. This is very good, but I already have a Tata charger, right? So I didn't feel like having 2 boxes, but this is good in case you want some weather sealing and that you would use the charging facility more at home. I would typically travel a lot, so same color scooter, so I thought portable charger would be good. Like in case when I charged at Panda's home, they're investing a lot in infrastructure here, and these are some of the features that you get. All this is available on their website, but it's a smart scooter, and they keep releasing updates pretty regularly. That's the best thing. It was what, 17 kilometers and I think 20% or something at 6 o'clock. In 23 minutes I almost have 35 kilometers. So what they said was right, 15 kilometers for 10 minutes of a charge. Pretty good, yeah. అయితే
బ్రో
KTM డ్యూక్ ఫోటోలు పెడుతున్నావు, బ్లాక్ అండ్ వైట్ విత్ ఆరెంజ్ హైలైట్స్.
అంటే ఏదో చిన్న కలర్ పాప్.
ఎప్పుడు వస్తావు ట్రిప్ కి?
మీరే వెళ్ళట్లేదు రా, వెళ్దాం రా అంటే అసలు
పంచ్ 12 Pro కొన్నాక పంచ్
తెలీదు రా, 12 Pro కొన్నాయని
తెలీదా? అది ఈ రోజు డిన్నర్ పార్టీ నీదే కదా.
ఎక్కడికి ఇప్పుడు?
నువ్వే చెప్పాలి, పార్టీ ఇస్తుంది నువ్వేగా.
పార్టీయా? అయితే ఇట్లా ప్రెసిడెంట్ దాబా పక్కన ఒక చిన్న బండి ఉంటుంది, ఆ బండి వేస్తా.
చైతన్య ఏం నడుస్తుంది లైఫ్ లో?
ప్రస్తుతానికి అయితే కార్ నడుస్తుంది.
జిఎంఎస్ అంటే ఏమనుకుంటున్నావు? నేను అది అనుకోలేదు. సోఫ్రే యా, యూ కెన్ ట్రై. లుక్స్ కలర్ఫుల్.
లైట్లతో చంపేస్తా. పోదాం, తిప్పు బండి.
షూటర్ ఎక్కడ ఉందా?
ఏ సంబంధం లేదు, తిప్పేసి. అరే మీరు అబ్జర్వ్ చేసిర్రా, సిటీలో గ్రాఫిటీ బాగా పెరిగిపోయినట్టుంది.
అవును,
సిటీలో కాదు, అక్కడ ఒకటే.
క్వైట్ కూల్.
లేదు, లాట్ ఆఫ్ ప్లేసెస్.
అయితే మైలేజ్ ఎంత వస్తుంది?
10. అది తగ్గింది రా, మొన్నటి వరకు 13 వస్తుండే. బేసిక్లీ
అమ్మాయికి వచ్చింది, వీడు కొంచెం తొక్కాడు బండి.
తొక్కితే ఎక్కువ ఇస్తుంది రా మైలేజ్.
అరే రివైండ్ చేయరా, వీడియోని రివైండ్ చేయ. ముందు 13 వచ్చేది, ఇప్పుడు 10 వస్తుందని చెప్పినాను.
అవునరా, సో ఐల్ టెల్ యు వై.
అదే ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేయి.
I don't know if it's my car or all Hyundais. నువ్వు ట్రాఫిక్ లో వెళ్తున్నప్పుడు ఏసీ ఆన్ చేసావు అనుకో, ఆర్ ఈవెన్ ఇఫ్ యూర్ స్టాండ్ స్టిల్, మీ మైలేజ్ డ్రాప్ అయిపోతా ఉంటుంది.
వ్యాగనర్ లో
వ్యాగనర్ లో బొంగే
ఏసీ ఆన్ చేస్తే మైలేజ్ తక్కువ అవుతుంది ప్రతి
మరి అంటే నేను వ్యాగనర్ నుంచి
ఏసీ వాడలేదా?
వ్యాగనర్ నుంచి షిఫ్ట్ కదరా, అందులో మైలేజ్ చూపలేదు.
ఏసీ లేదా?
ఏసీ ఉంది కానీ మైలేజ్ చూపించేది లేదు కదరా. సారీ మామ. అంటే నా అన్ని డ్రాస్టిక్ అప్డేట్స్ ఉన్నాయరా, ఇట్లా అప్గ్రేడ్స్ మరి డ్రాస్టిక్ ఉన్నాయి.
సారీ, ఐ హావ్ టేకెన్ ఆదిత్యస్ రోల్. నా ఫోన్ లో బ్యాటరీ అయిపోయింది, కెమెరాలో బ్యాటరీ అయిపోయింది.
లైఫ్ లో కూడా అయిపోయింది.
టైం టు అప్గ్రేడ్.
సో A7S Pro లేదు, సారీ. కలుద్దాం మళ్ళీ.